What looks easy peasy lemon squeezy, but is actually difficult lemon difficult. Apparently figuring out what the opposite of easy peasy lemon squeezy would be. Drawing something from memory, like a bird or something. In mind, yep, that's a bird. On paper, that's a bird. Maintaining friendships from high school/college after you graduate. People get so busy with work and starting their own families that friendships get put on the back burner. You stop talking to someone for a few months, then it suddenly hits you that you're no longer friends with the person. Actually doing things. In theory it's simple. Just do the thing. In reality I procrastinate until I hate myself. Digging. Anytime it's shown in movies or TV it looks easy AF, but the second you have to grab a shovel and break dirt, bleh. Beekeeping. You see videos of these old dudes in their veils and beekeeping suits, and it makes it seem so relaxing and easy. Turns out that bees aren't so good at finding enough food on their own, and they can get sick really easy, and in the winter they can mold. Have you ever seen moldy bees? Sometimes they are not even dead. It's still worth it though. Edit. Thank you so much fellow beekeepers. I didn't have time to answer a lot of the questions, and in looking through the questions, I saw a wonderful beautiful community bringing awareness and knowledge. Also, obligatory thank you for the gold. I'm glad my plight with bees has garnered so much attention and I really appreciate the insightful knowledge that is being shared here. I use a wheelchair and people usually don't believe me when I say that getting around can be difficult because many of them think that pushing a wheelchair is easy. They literally tell me this. The thing is, when you use a wheelchair all day and it is basically your only means of transportation, it looks more natural. This becomes a problem when I point out accessibility problems. They often don't believe me because they see how I can navigate and assume that it's easy just because I make it look easy. Fuck you duvet covers. Fuck you hard. Edit. Harlocrap. I thought it was just me that had lifelong problems with them. RIP Embarks and massive thanks for the gold and silver. Finding the person I always saw myself falling in love with. Flying remote controlled helicopters. It looks so effortless when watching seasoned flyers, but in reality it's like balancing a marble on an upturned bowl. Finding a career you'll want to go to every day that won't crush your soul. Remember when you were young and teachers told you that you could be whatever you wanted to be? Yeah, not so realistic. When you want to pay bills and maybe have a little beer money too. I didn't go to college and struggle with the thought of not being able to have a lateral career move without a degree, but then I see my friends absolutely floundering with their student loan payments and think maybe I don't have it so bad after all. Writing a post or comment on Reddit that gets recognition. A basic physical exam at the doctor. Looks like a simple look at the throat, listen to the chest, yup they have a heart alright. When in actuality doctors spend thousands of hours practicing it, so that when you come in with a murmur or funny looking kid syndrome they can recognize it immediately. And yes, there are entire class sections on how to respectfully ask your patient to turn their head and cough as you push on their balls. They're looking for hernias. Folding fitted sheets. I've watched instructional videos that make it look so easy, but I always just end up with a crumpled up mess, and that's how it gets put away. Making lemonade. Sure, squeezing one lemon is easy peasy, but do you know how much juice that makes? Not a lot. Losing weight. Changing habits is hard. Those captcha things on Google, I can honestly never read them, and the website always thinks I'm a robot. Writing a 250-word open-ended reflection, where you're expected to be creative. All I want as a grad student is some goddamn structure, and also a rubric. Street names. Everyone thinks it's great fun, and likes to offer suggestions, but every tree, lake, and other natural feature has at least a dozen variations which you can't repeat for emergency service reasons. That and you get cities which want a street name change anytime the road changes direction regardless of a logical breakpoint like an intersection. Natural macup. More work than regular macup. Being in your 20s. As a clueless kid I thought by now I'd have everything figured out and my life on track. I'm still clueless, but now I also have depression. Committing suicide. Looks easy, but when the time comes, it can be very hard to commit to it. Then you spiral further down the rabbit hole thinking you're so shit you can't even kill yourself. True story. Edit. Christ on a bike. Didn't expect such a turnout. I'd like to thank those that gave and all of you sharing bits of yourselves. It's very sad to see so many in the same boat. A little worried it may capsize. Thank you Reddit. Hang in there. Not like that. Put the rope down. You've been great. Whistling with your fingers. Being an adult, they never had to do homework, could stay up late, eat what they wanted, and had the money. I wish I was a naive kid again. Dancing. I wouldn't say it looks easy, but when I see people do it, they are so good at it and it flows so well it looks easy. But damn, I just cannot get my body to do anything more than a bop and maybe some stupid arm moves. I'm 25 and dance like a 50-year-old at a reunion. Dancers are so delicate and make it look so easy. It's honestly amazing. It's just hilarious when I try to do literally anything and fail horribly. Getting away with murder. Losing my virginity. Golf. I feel like most people think they can just grip it and rip it and don't take into account how hard it is to have a consistently good swing with solid contact. Hanging out with friends during that I'm not at school, but I'm still dependent on my family period, where you have spare time, but have no way of getting anywhere. Math. I swear to God pieces of my soul became trapped in math work and perished when I burned them. Edit. Oh my frickety frack you guys, this is my first award and most upvoted thing ever. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe you scrubs. Don't tell your mum on me. Here are some more videos.